Okay, so this is one that I should have gone with you guys through yesterday, just to make sure that you guys understand this concept. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to work through this, either by yourself or with a partner or with a group or something, and expand that, because that's in simplified or condensed form, right? So we're going to expand that. And 2 times y. So you just add the x. Yeah, so you'd break it up like you did here, but instead of subtracting, you would. Yeah. Oh wait, no. So that was right. That minus there was right. Okay, so then you're gonna create 2 more terms. Yep, they're gonna be total 4. Yep.
I'm done too.
Alright.
Yeah, that's good. Is this right?
This should be in parentheses, and I'll show you why in a little bit. Okay.
What?
I'll show you. Let me see it again. Because that's subtraction sign. If that was a plus sign, I'd be like whatever. Because but since it's
Oh, I get it. You.
okay, you guys ready? All right. Who has the answer? Huh?
I do.
All right.
Do you want like the steps or do you want the whole?
Give me the answer and then I'll have you walk us through it, okay?
Okay. Log base 7
Log base
5
7 of 5.
plus log base 7 of x.
Okay.
Minus log base 7 of 2
All right.
plus log base 7 of y.
All right.
I thought it. Where?
Okay. So, Ruby, I like all of this, but one thing I'm gonna change is that this right here, this is all in our denominator, right? So this whole thing is being subtracted, okay? So yeah, so these two, this is adding individually because it's 2 times y. So then we take the log of each individual and we add them together. But since it's in the denominator, I have to subtract and distribute that negative to both terms. So then this becomes minus log base 7 of 2 minus log base 7 of y. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's still there. And okay. Does that make sense, guys, why we distributed that negative through and why log base 7 of 2 plus log base 7 of y were in parentheses? That makes sense? Okay. Okay, so Ruby, why didn't you stop at I assume that your first step was this. Why didn't you stop there?
Because in our notes we had an example, so I just copied it.
Yeah, so really, guys, this is 5 times x, right? So we have a product property that says that we take, again, the two individuals, take the log of both 5 and the log base 7 of x, and we add them together, right? Okay. Any questions on this? Any questions for Ruby on her steps? Zuri, you got a question for Ruby? Okay. Any questions on just the entire thing in general?
Would it be easier to keep the second, part of it in parentheses or distribute it out, do you think?
You mean, wait the second. Oh, I think it would be nicer to visualize using, the distributed part, because really we want expanded form. So if I have parentheses still, I still have another step to get it in full, in true expanded form. So that's a good question. Yeah, so if we're asking for expanded form, guys, make sure that you guys distribute that negative. Don't just leave it in parentheses. That's a good question. Okay, so what I'm thinking, guys, is that we can go through, okay, it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to do the first or the second problem together?
Second.
Okay. All right, so we're going to do problem 2. Five. Nah, I'm leaving the word problem to you. You got that, girl.
I hate word
No,
problems.
debatable.
Numbers are so much better. I hate words.
But the words have so many numbers in them.
Yeah, but I'd
No,
rather
I
just
see
have
more
numbers.
letters.
I see a lot of letters in there. Okay, so we're gonna do number 2, which is telling us to condense. I'll get out of your way in a bit. So I have ln of k plus 2 ln of 5 minus 2 ln of d minus ln of 100 minus 4. Wow. That was tough, guys. That was a workout. Okay. So, what's the first step that you guys want to take? I would personally start with the power property, that really important property that we talked about earlier. Okay, so which terms can we apply that power property to?
The 2ln5 and the 2lnd.
Yeah, and probably this 4lnd, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
these are the ones Braden's talking about. Okay, so how do we do this? I'm gonna get out of your guys' way. My big Carey melon.
You put the the number in front to the power.
Yeah.
You make that the power.
Yeah, so I take this coefficient of, specifically here, guys, I'm gonna take 2, and I'm gonna make it the power, like Ruby said. Okay, so that's gonna be ln of 5 to the second power. Okay, what's gonna happen with this 2 ln of d? It's gonna be ln of what?
D.
Nice. Okay, that's going to stay the same. This ln of 100 minus, what's going to happen with my 4 ln of d?
ln
Ln of d to the 4th. And then this is going to stay the same. I still have ln of k. All right. So, guys, do you guys see how we're sort of, so now we have this. Okay, so we're sort of starting at the end of our last problem. Okay, and we're going to try to work backwards to get to here. Okay? So, what was the last step we did? We distributed that -1 out. So, do you guys see how we have multiple terms? Ooh, that's in a circle. Multiple terms here that are negative, that are subtracting. So can't we factor out a -1? Okay. So that's going to look like negative or minus. I'm going to do ln of d squared plus, because I'm factoring out that negative, ln of 100 plus, again, factoring out that negative, ln of d to the 4th power. And then I'm going to carry everything else down. Can I simplify 5 to the 2nd power? What's it going to be?
25.
Okay. Okay, so now we have something. So we started with this. Now we're here. Okay? So, how do you guys want to break this up? How should we start? I see something in parentheses, but then I also think that we could easily put those in parentheses too. We could group those together. Okay? Yeah, Braden?
Separate them into numerator and denominator.
Yeah. Okay, so which one's going to be my numerator, which one's going to be my denominator?
The positive will be the numerator.
This part?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to write numerator under it. Numerate. Oopsies. Sure. And then this, I assume you're going to say denominator? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if I spell that. Okay.
Oh, you're a math teacher. You don't have to worry about that.
You're so right. Thank you for that. Okay. So I'm going to have a big ln over here. I'm moving over here. Okay? And Braden just told me there's going to be a numerator and denominator. So what's going to be in that numerator, guys? How do I condense that?
ln of k, well, k plus 25.
Wait, can it be 25k?
It's going to be 25k. It's not going to be k plus 25 because, again, we're doing the condensed version of our product property. So it's going to be 25k. Nice catch there. Okay, so numerator, consider it simplified. Okay, now let's simplify that denominator.
D to the 6th.
Okay, how'd you get 100d to the 6th?
Took the 100 and added the d's.
Yeah, because, so these are all plus signs, so that means we're going to use product property again. So I'm going to take each one of my terms inside of my natural log. I'm going to multiply them all together. But this d to the 6th, it comes from d to the 2nd times d to the 4th. If I'm trying to multiply my bases, the same base, what do I do to my exponents? You add them. So that's how we got d to the 6th. Close in my parenthesis. Are we completely simplified here?
No.
No, what do I have to simplify?
The numbers.
The numbers. Okay, so I have these. Okay, what's that going to look like?
A 4. 1, 4.
I have 1k over 4d to the 6th. Whoop. Okay, now are we completely simplified?
I mean, you wouldn't need the 1. But
You're so right.
yeah.
Satisfied? Alright. Any questions on that, guys? It was sort of a lot, but I think you guys have it.
Can you help us do the rest of the paper?
No.
That was a good one.
He's gonna watch me struggle to. Guys, how do I turn this off?
Probably.
I can't stop the recording. I can't find it.
There's a little pause button in the bottom right.
There's nothing in the bottom right. Hi, Steve.
I have no clue.
I don't know either. Exit. Exit. Delete. Delete. Backspace. Backspace.
You're gonna edit this part out?
I have no.
That was so funny. Nah, I think I'll leave it for him.
Oh yeah, I'm betting you're professional.
Oh, it's up.
I don't know. I'm really figuring out how asymmetrical my face is right now.
Should be down there. I had to make sure there was. Whoa.
Did you hit the record button? And
Yeah,
it went, and
it counted down and
count
everything.
3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what it looked like in the I went last.
Wow.
Leo died?
So,
Leo is his. I don't know how to put it.
They're still on.
Okay. Leo.
Oh, there it is. It just showed up.